as our black sons are only gods of the flesh, but not the spirit. So this is why they push the melanin as, oh, if you got black skin or brown skin, then you do good. Because it's that the only power they have is making you believe in the flesh. When his mother or the Negro woman is the one that holds the spirit and the flesh, which makes her the whole God. She is the Trinity here. She is the zero that is everything and nothing. Neutral. Woo. All right. So that is what the 666 is. Let me go into, hold on for a second. Let me find this clip. All right. So I just want to read this right here. As in the days of Noah before the flood, after Adam and Eve fell, Lucifer sent 200 watcher evil angels to sleep with the fair women on the earth. The angels are representative of the sons of God, who are black men. Okay. Little did Lucifer know that the women would produce Nephilim giants who almost ate up all of the people and the animals. Enoch started a competition between the giants, better known as the Battle of the Titans, and all the giants killed each other off. These same giants are coming back again during the Great Tribulation. This is the conscious community, for the most part, Northern Kingdom, black men, African American, whatever you want to call them. Black is not really a nationality or a tribe. There's no such thing as black people or a black family, for that matter. We are separated by nations and tribes. You have all the 12 tribes of Israel here in this land: Judah, Jerusalem. You got Egypt. You got Moabites. Tribe of Dan. You got Amorites. You got Ishmaelites. You have what else you got? Edom. Canaanites, Cushites, Hamites, all of that in this land. And these are all melanated people, so it's very important that we start to condense this down a bit. As we from the tares are being divinely separated, we have to understand exactly what is what and who is who, where is where, and why is why. All right, so it's important to know that. As for me, I'm in the southeastern portion of America. I'm the Southern Kingdom. I am Jerusalem. I am the whole of the Spirit, the Trinity. I am Jerusalem in Judah. Right? So we have to be able to we have to be able to process it from that view, because you have a whole lot of melanated women who are Moabites. Okay? As in the days of Noah before the flood, as Jesus sat upon the Mount of Olives, his disciples came to him privately saying, "What shall be the signs of thy coming in the future end time, and of the end of this world?" Jesus answered, "But as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be." Jesus was saying here that right before his future return to earth, there will be horrible things happening on the earth, just like the horrible things happening before the flood. So fire is coming after. Fire is coming. What dreadful things were happening? After the fall of Adam and Eve, the wicked fallen angel Lucifer sent 200 watcher angels who had human bodies, okay, because they're black men, to go to the earth and have sex with the fair women. All right, so this is what you see with Nature Boy. Those particular gods have returned for a time, and they are just awaiting final judgment for the most part. So when you are vibrating on a certain frequency, right, and then you are of the same blood, whatever hybrid, mixed blood there is, if you're of the same blood and the frequency and have the astrological programming of the gods that are in the underworld, that are now able to come back through your vessel, because you have the same astrological programming and you also have the blood and you're also vibrating in that frequency that will allow them to be able to use you as a host body. So this is what carbonation is all about. They are hosting these ancient demons that are here for tribulation. Okay, they're here to make war with Zion, to make war with the saints, the Gentiles, anybody who is a protector of Zion. And they're going to make you think that, oh, if you're this race or that race, you're going to die because you're not vibrating to the frequency or of the blood. You don't have the right blood. And so when they are pitching these ideas, they are being very deceptive, because they need the masses to wage war against us so that they all can live and inhabit the earth. So this is what they're telling them, that if you don't have the right blood, or you know, it doesn't matter, you're still going to be going to heaven, to hell, because your blood isn't right. Even though we all know the Holy Spirit has the power to save whomever she wishes. God protects babies in pools, okay? But not these conscious motherfuckers. You're doing this consciously. You chose, right? So it's a lie, because you have to remember, in Revelation, the righteous people who fought for and who protected Zion intentionally received white robes, a new spirit, to come into the kingdom in the new heaven and the new earth. So it doesn't matter. That's why I said about even biracial people, like, if you live in a righteous life and you are not living a life that will be detrimental or you know, detrimental to the daughters of Zion, you know, then you don't have anything to worry about, because you're living a righteous life. I'm talking about the people who intentionally are going through this breeding out of Zion agenda. They're intentionally doing that, not understanding that we are the universe. So to destroy us, you destroy the whole world. We can always regenerate something at another time. We have the power to do so. We are the universe. So you can't kill us off from here. And they know that. So this is why they want polygamy, because they are thinking that there's nobody here that's going to wake up to this, and we can just manipulate them, because, you know, we're going to beat it in them that we are all black. So they don't know the difference between us and them. That's what they were hoping for. But that we are X-Men out here. The gifts of the Holy Spirit is the mother. Okay? Literally. We X-Men. This shit ain't gonna work. Your plan ain't gonna work. Man plans, but God plans better. Always remember that. Alright, the Nephilim, half human and half angel. Alright, so this is what Nature Boy tells them. I'm here for the demigods. Then, you know, you're half human, half God, and you're here to, you know, be Naruto and Goku or somebody. Oh God, every time I think about that, it's just like they thought they were gonna have some superpowers. Wow. All they got is a whole bunch of demons. They're mad as hell, but they feel that heat coming and they want it, so they want to buy. Wow. Babies born to the earthly women grew to be mighty men in strength and stature. Lucifer wanted these fallen watcher angels to mix their tainted evil DNA with fallen women, so as to contaminate the bloodline and stop the Messiah Jesus from coming to save the world. So this is what Nature Boy is doing. They're trying to stop. No, listen. Zion, Jerusalem, and Judah give birth to the Christ, of the Christ flesh body, right? And so when the frequency of the Christ comes back, and you can reach the Christos as the kingdom of heaven and where God dwells, right? The Ark of the Covenant is in us. In us. It's already in us. Right? So the enemy, the adversary's plan is to get our own men away from us, so that we can't procreate. We can't we can't give birth to that potential frequency that steps on their head. So, and there's something else that I'm seeing, especially about the the woman clothed with the sun. There's something else that I'm seeing there, And so when I'm thinking about the Christos and the Christ, it always makes me feel, like Christ is going to be coming. I'm not going to say. I feel like I am whole in spirit, Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit, right? So I just really feel like the Christos is coming back in the woman, merged with the woman. That's how I feel, y'all. Y'all tell me what y'all think about that, because that's what I'm feeling, y'all. I promise you I am. Maybe our sons too, but also us. If you can vibrate to that frequency. Though, let me say this. Let me see. Evil DNA with the fall of women so as to contaminate the bloodline and stop the Messiah, Jesus, from coming to save the world. Alright, so this is why the women attach themselves to Israelite black melanated men. Because they know that, okay, if he's with me, he's dead. And also, he's not with them, creating life with them. Wow. The wicked and this is why the women are whores too, because then they go around making sure they're sleeping with every man and being submissive to every man and giving themselves in the way a man would want them to give themselves, being submissive and these good little girls. But it's a political move. It's a very strategic move. It's a spiritual move, because they want to cut off and contaminate your bloodline. Yep. The wicked Nephilim taught the people how to attain special powers and knowledge by worshiping the fallen watcher angels as gods and not worshiping the one true God. Right? The black man is God, right? But not that woman who is the neutron, who is actually the only whole God here. Oh, but these hoes don't come to us. They ain't coming to us asking for help and salvation and information and wisdom. No, they go and sing on the black man's dick, who ain't got no goddamn power. He only got the means to give you the melanin drip because you think that shit gonna work, and I'm gonna think that you are part of me and my sister. No, like I said, we are X-Men in this motherfucker, and the Holy Spirit, the gifts of the Holy Spirit is a mother. Okay? This is what we are witnessing, y'all, when it comes to these biracial people. I swear to God, they on some jungle shit. This is the 6 DNA. This is the DNA, man. That is God, human, and animal. Bestiality. See, black men engaged in bestiality. God, man. Enoch, who walked with God for 365 years before he was taken to heaven, wrote a historical book called Enoch. He knew something needed to be done to get rid of the stupid giants before they ate all the people and the animals. He organized a marathon between the giants according to size. Some were 35 feet tall and some were 350 feet tall. The contest took months, but eventually the giants killed each other. Oh, this is a long battle between the giants. Was later called the Battle of the Titans. Oh my God. Y'all hear that shit? The Gentiles had to put some shit together. Oh man, let me tell y'all. Y'all think that Trump is the enemy, man? No, they know something that we don't. Alright, the disembodied spirits from these dead giants were not sent to Hades nor to Sheol. God knew it was the fallen angels' fault that the demons were inclined towards evil and not that of themselves. We don't know what God would do with them on Judgment Day. So there's a lot of them that are not going to engage in war against the heavens, against Jerusalem. And they're, so they're keeping themselves, away so that they will not engage because they are victims, and God protects babies and fools. Like I said before, don't ever think that just because you are another race or that you have to live up to the generational curses that your foremothers or fathers have brought to you. You can walk away from that shit and not love not your life till death. Don't love your life so much that you are going to wage war against Jerusalem, who has been nothing but the wise counsel, the wisdom, the help, the comforter to you, lifting everybody up, even if it meant that she gonna be on the fucking bottom. You can't say that we have lived an unrighteous life to warrant your attack. We're just being light. We're just here. The only thing that you had to do was love your neighbor as you love yourself. That is not hard. No, but you love your life so much that you did evil shit to keep it. Only to suffer the lake of fire in the end. And it's not worth it. Nature Boys likes to talk about, nature and going into nature, making right with nature. The only nature that the world needs to get right with is the daughter of Zion, is Jerusalem. That is the woman. That is Mother Mary. That is Mother Leah.